Hello guys, I'm mester.mechanic and I'm here with another video on my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to design this model in the SolidWorks, and after now on, we are going through the feature tab, and we will be able to work with all of these tools. And before getting started, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and post your comments. So let's get started as soon as possible. Here I have the dimensions. Firstly, we have to close the model, so come here and choose close. Now we have to create a new part. For creating a new part, just come here, new part. Okay, now we have a new part. First thing first, we have to choose a plane, then we have to draw the sketch, and after drawing a sketch, we have to extrude the sketch. So I'm going to draw this sketch. This is the right view of the model. So here we have three views: right view, front view, and the top view. And I'm going to draw the sketch of the right view, and then we will extrude the sketch, and finally we will make holes on these sides of the model. So let's get started. Here we have the planes. So I try to choose front plane, and here choose front plane and click on sketch. Now we have a new sketch. You can choose the other planes, but I suggest you to choose front plane, and we will use the other planes in the other models, and we will use these planes to get help to create the model. But for now, just click on the front plane and create your sketch. First thing first, we have to get started from the origin point. So here I choose line, and you can see as I get close to origin point, an orange point here appears. So I click on this point and I draw a vertical line. So you can see as I move the line, a yellow symbol here appears. So I draw a line, and here we have a horizontal line. So here I draw a horizontal line. So, and a vertical line here, horizontal line here. If you can't see the relations or the dimensions, you can come hide and show items, and you can turn on or turn off the dimensions or the relations. Now let's keep drawing. Here we have a vertical line. So here I draw a vertical line and a horizontal line here, vertical line here, and a horizontal line here, and I connect this line to this line, and right click and select. Choose a smart dimension. The dimension from this line to this line is 30 millimeter, and the dimension from this line to this line is 20 millimeter, and the dimension from this line here to this line is 10 millimeter. So the dimension from this line to this line is 10 millimeter, and the dimension from this line to this line, from this line to this line here, is 10 millimeter. And now our sketch is not still fully defined because it is still moving, and the lines here are blue. So I'm going to get help from the front view of the model. So here we have the dimensions, and the dimension from this line to this line is 124 millimeters. So the dimension exactly from this line here to this line is 124 millimeters. So I choose a small dimension, and I choose this line and the line here, and it is 124 millimeter. And the dimension from this line exactly here to this line here is 60 millimeters. So I'm going to choose this line, and it is 60 millimeter. And our sketch is not still fully defined because this is still moving, and the lines here are blue. So here choose a small dimension. The dimension from this line, from this point exactly to this line to the point here is 10 millimeters. So I choose this point, and I give it 10 millimeter dimension. Our sketch is still underdefined because the sketch is still moving and the line here is blue. So I'm going to choose a smart dimension, and I'm going to get help from the top side of the sketch, top side of the model, sorry. So the dimension from this line, from the line here to this point, is 75 millimeters. So I choose this point and the point here, and I give it 75 millimeter dimension. Now our sketch is fully defined, and the sketch is not moving, and all the entities are black. So I'm going to extrude the sketch. So come here and choose feature, and come in extruded boss and base. Here we have some options. I will tell you what's the use of these options. We will go through the other projects, but for now, just be careful. The option here must be blind, and here must be 50 millimeters. So I'm going to extrude the sketch about 50 millimeters because the dimension from this point to the middle of the line here is 25 millimeters. So the dimension from this line to this line is 50 millimeter. And this is the reason why I'm going to extrude the sketch about 50 millimeter. And here choose selected contours and choose this area. And here, okay. Now we have the model. All we have to do is just create a hole on this plane. So for creating a hole, you have to draw the sketch. So I'm going to draw the sketch on this plane. So you can see here we can choose many planes. Here we can choose this plane, we can choose this plane. Here we have many planes. So here I'm going to choose this plane and here click on a sketch. Don't choose edit a sketch, choose a sketch. Now I'm going to choose the sketch and here choose normal to. Now it is normal to the view. Here, this is the top view of the model. So if I click on this plane, the top plane, and if I click on the normal to, then we will have something like that. This is the top plane. This is the top view of the model. Now we have to draw a circle here. So I choose circle and I choose 2-point circle and I draw a circle here. Okay. And I choose a smart dimension. The dimension from this point to the point here is 25 millimeters. Sorry. The dimension from this point to this point is 25 millimeter. And the dimension from this point to this point is 40 millimeter. Our sketch is not still fully defined because the circle here is still moving and it is still blue. So I'm going to give the circle the dimension of 10 millimeter. So it is 10 millimeter. Now the color of the circle have changed to black. Now here coming feature and choose extruded boss and base, and here choose extruded cut. And I will tell you also use of these options, but here choose through all both and okay. Now here we have a hole. All we have to do is just create another hole here. So I'm going to choose this plane. So you can see when I choose the planes of the model, the color changes to blue. So right click and then here choose a sketch. Now choose the sketch here and choose normal to. It will be normal to the view. And here draw a circle here. Draw a circle and choose a smart dimension. This is a front view of the model, so you can see it is exactly the same as here. And the dimension from this point, the center of the circle, to this line is 20. Sorry, it is 25 millimeter. 25 millimeter. Yes, the dimension from this point to this point is 25 millimeter, and the dimension from this point to this point here, if I choose the point, is 24 millimeter. Our sketch is not still fully defined because it is still moving. The circle is still moving, and here choose a smart dimension. The dimension of the circle is 10 millimeter. Now the color has changed to black and the sketch is fully defined. Coming feature and choose extruded cut. We are going to make a hole on this side of the model, and I will tell you also use of the options here, but come here and choose through all both and okay. Now we have the model. So you can come here and you can choose the different view of the model. For example, you can choose the top view of the model, or you can choose this model. So you can here you can choose a different view of the model, and we can give this model a color. So choose this part and come here, and you can give the many different colors. For example, I can change the color to the yellow or the green. So here we have the model. Thanks for watching this video, and please watch my previous videos. I have uploaded over 40 videos on my YouTube channel about drawing a sketch in the SolidWorks, and if you can't draw the sketch, you will won't be able to design 3D model in this program. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and put your comments.